Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to give a brief market update while we are in the new year and to let you know where things are at. So, the reason why I've titled this recording Is the Sale Over? Is I'm kind of likening our current real estate market with the sale at Nordstrom. So, if you want to get a discount on the nice clothes, then normally they're pretty expensive. But if you want the discount, you gotta go and get them during the sale. Once the sale is over, the price of the clothes are going to go back up. It's kind of like that in a real estate market, I think. It feels like the homes have been on sale for the last 6 months as inflation has done its thing and interest rates have gone up. And it's starting to look like that quote unquote sale might be coming to an end. Let me explain to you why. So, you should see here is a months of inventory chart. And if you've seen my recordings before, this is going to look familiar. But so this is the months of housing inventory in King County for just houses, and it goes back a couple years, but we're going to focus on the last 6 months or so. So back in June and July, up until current, as you can see, we've been hovering around 2 months of inventory. And again, if you read a book on real estate, anything at 3 months or less is usually considered a seller's market, and prices are usually going up. The reason why we haven't been seeing that is because the interest rates have gone up so high and it pulled the buyers back. If we go into the next chart, this is the median sales price, again in King County, and these are just houses for sale, or houses that have sold. And median, again, being defined, anything, median is right smack in the middle, so that means half the homes are going to be less expensive and half the houses, I should say, are going to be more expensive. Back in April and May, we were right around $1 million for the median in King County. Since then, generally speaking, we've been going down, and now at the end of January, we were right around 800,000. So they've actually come down quite a bit. It wouldn't surprise me if over the next month or two that starts to kind of curl or lip back up the other direction. And here's the reason why. We're seeing a lot more activity on our open houses. While the price has been coming down and rates have been so high, in some open houses, either no one showed up or maybe 3 or 4, potential buyers came in and that was about it. Now it's not uncommon to see, 20, 30 people or 20, 30 groups even coming through. And the interest rates, my lender friends have shared with me that at its peak, we were up in the low 7s. And now the rates have come down to somewhere in the 5s. I've seen some reports even in the low 5s in some situations, depending on credit scores and so forth. And I think that's where, with the new year, we're heading into our more typical buying and selling time. We're past the holidays. I think buyers are starting to come out more. I think buyers have also gotten more accustomed to the higher rates. It's not the shock effect, I think, we're beginning to get past that. And now we've come down from the high. Again, it was up in the 7s, and now we're into the 5s, and I think it's bringing out more buyers. I talked to 2 different lender friends over the last few weeks from 2 different companies, and they both independently said on their own that in May they're anticipating the interest rates going down again. And I asked them, well, why is May significant compared to April or whatever? And what they're saying is that the experts, if you are anticipating in May that will start to beginning to work through the inflationary period and coming out the other side. And they kind of one of them likened it kind of as a roller coaster, like the roller coaster cart or the train, for lack of a better word, has been going up the hill. And right now, we're kind of where half the roller coaster is over the top of the hill and half's on the other side. They're anticipating in May, the carts will have gone all the way over and it'll begin to pick up steam heading on the downward cycle, or gaining momentum really. And downward really being the opposite in real estate, where prices may start going back up again. And honestly, we're seeing multiple offers right now. If homes are priced right, especially the nicer homes, we're seeing multiple offers again. There might be 5, 6, 7 offers on it, and it's getting bid up over list price. And in order to win those, you got to start looking at giving up inspection contingencies and financing contingencies and releasing earnest money early, etc. If you're a buyer, or you want to be a buyer, and you want to be able to get an inspection contingency and have protection in case your financing didn't come through, and review HOAs and so forth, there are still homes out there that are not getting multiple offers on them. I think this is probably your window, and I would encourage you to start talking to a lender, get pre-approved, and let's have a conversation. Because I don't know, as we head into spring, there's just, especially if the rates come down, if more buyers continue to come back onto the market, which I do believe there is a pent-up buyer demand there, I think there's just not much inventory to absorb another rush of buyers. And while I do believe more homes are going to be coming on the market, if more buyers, if they outnumber the homes coming on, that inventory, I'm afraid, may go down again into the 1 month or so, or anyways, lower than 2 months anyways. And so good news for sellers in the long run. But again, if you're looking to buy, you might be looking to sell, but you may need to buy as well. This might be a good window to start, putting the plan in action. So if you have any questions about this, please reach out, and I'd love to talk to you about it. And we can go over your specific, needs. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell, I'd be honored if you feel comfortable introducing me to them, and I'd love to help them. So hopefully we'll hear from you, and I hope this was helpful. And we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.